Hey, everyone! Welcome back to our channel, Haunting Happenings. If you're new here, buckle up. You're in for a spine-tingling ride. Today's eerie adventure takes us into the heart of an abandoned settlement. As we brave the pitch-black darkness we spent the night alone in a real-life ghost town, prepared to walk on the wild side of fear. Let's dive right in. We'd spent the day traveling to our destination, a forsaken ghost town tucked away in a desolate stretch of the Midwest. Its name was lost to time, its echo of life silenced by decades of decay. The sun was sinking, casting long, twisted shadows that danced across the town's skeletal remains. As darkness spread its cloak over us, we set up camp in the shadow of the town's desolate church. Its steeple pierced the ink-black sky, a grim sentinel of the town's forgotten past. Inside, rotting pews held court over a dusty, silent congregation. An eerie stillness engulfed us, broken only by the far-off hoot of an owl. As we unpacked our gear, the wind began to whistle through the skeletal structures, creating a mournful dirge that seemed to echo the despair of this place. A chill crept up our spines, making our hearts beat faster. Suddenly, an abrupt screech shattered the quiet night, causing us to freeze. It was an otherworldly sound, like the cry of a creature not quite of this earth. The abandoned houses around us took on sinister guises in the low, flickering firelight. Windows seemed to wink at us, hinting at unseen watchers lurking within. The night's eerie symphony played on, growing louder with our mounting fear. As the hours wore on, the temperature plunged further. We huddled together, whispering ghost stories of the town gleaned from fragmented local lore. Stories of an enigmatic figure, they called him the Shade, that the town's inhabitants had believed to be an ill omen. A harbinger of bad luck and sorrow, it was said to move silently through the town, vanishing as quickly as it appeared. The full moon emerged from behind thick clouds, casting an otherworldly glow on the town. It was then we saw it, a shadowy figure flitting between the dilapidated structures. We held our breath, our hearts pounding like a drum in our chests. It was the Shade. We could see its form shimmering in the moonlight before it abruptly disappeared, leaving us alone once again with our terror. Our night dragged on, punctuated by unexplained noises and fleeting glimpses of the Shade. We held on, teetering on the precipice of an untamed fear that gnawed at our sanity. As dawn broke, it was as if a spell had lifted. We hurriedly packed our things, our relief palpable. The ghost town seemed to sigh, letting us go reluctantly. Looking back one last time, we saw a figure standing in the doorway of the old church. It was the Shade, its ethereal form barely visible in the morning light. It vanished just as the first rays of the sun hit the town, plunging it back into an unbroken silence that seemed to promise more tales of haunting happenings. Phew, that was a night we'll never forget, guys. Living through a night in a real ghost town, encountering something that we can't explain. That's the thrill and chill of exploring these abandoned spaces. Remember, fear is often a doorway, and sometimes that door leads to the unexpected. If you enjoyed our terrifying tale and want to explore more eerie spaces with us, don't forget to subscribe to Haunting Happening. And remember, the world is full of strange and scary places just waiting to tell their stories. Stay curious, stay brave, and we'll see you in our next terrifying journey. Until then, keep the lights on.